is about piperazine. And the authors of piperazine paper are me as the speaker, Muhammad Bedawi from Department of Agronomy and Horticulture, Arif Riza Wijaya from Department of Agronomy and Horticulture, Ihsan Afara from Department of Agronomy and Horticulture, Radianun Anwar from Department of Agronomy and Horticulture, and the last authors is Emmanuel Dapat Yander Hindom from Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. All of them exactly undergraduate student in Bogor Agricultural University. So before I would like to tell you about this paper, so I would like to ask some question to you all. Have you been knowing about piperazine before? Maybe about its main ideas or about its research development right now. So, well, piperazine exactly is an abbreviation from bahasa. In bahasa, piperazine is padi unggul produksi dan gizi di lahan sawit. But exactly in my paper, piperazine is padi superior production, nutrition, and tolerant desalinity with triple hybridization. And the main problems of this paper is about land resources. As we know, land resources is very fundamental knowledge in cultivation system in agricultural field. Why? Because the farmers, before deciding to cultivate a plant in the land, he has to know about the classes of land. For knowing about the stable of land, there are three classes of stable of land. They are S0, S1, S2, and S3. And the S3 class, S3 is the main character of coastal region. And as we know, Indonesia is one of the largest coastal region countries in the worldwide. So the volume of coastal region in Indonesia is larger than another country in Asia. And as we know, one of marginal land in Indonesia is salinity land, and the main character of salinity land is highest salt concentration. And according to Brickman and Singh, 2006, he said about paddy crops are sensitive to salinity land because the low production of paddy and the low quality of paddy production were caused by salinity land. So nearly all of lands in Indonesia are salinity types, and the impacts of salinity type for paddy crops are low production, bad quality of rice, and etc. And in the data of paddy production in Indonesia, from 2006 until 2011. In 2011 was declined, and I think it is the biggest problem for Indonesian people right now. Why? Because the needs of food production always increase, but in the fact in 2011 the production of paddy was declining. So it's about the problem of Indonesian. Nowadays there are many. In some regions, there are many the number of Indonesian farmers. So actually, we need a new variety of paddy that has high production characters and can cultivate in all of lands in Indonesia. So we have idea piperazine, assembly piperazine variety. The piperazine variety is paddy superior production, nutrition, and tolerant desalinity. And it's about the concept of piperazine assembly. We use three-way hybrid processing. For the first step, we use single crossbreeding between Fatmawati and Exibundong. And Fatmawati is one of the famous variety in Indonesia that high productivity characters. And Exibundong is one of the famous variety in Indonesia that has high nutrition character. So crossbreeding between Fatmawati and Exibundong will produce F1 that has high productivity characters from Fatmawati gens and has highly nutritious from Exibundong gens. And the second steps, we use three-way hybrid between F1, crossbreeding between F1 with Banyu Asin, and crossbreeding between F1 with Banyu Asin will be produced piperazine that has high productivity characters, high nutritious characters, and tolerant desalinity. And it's about the hybrid processing of piperazine. The first step, we use castration. Castration is the activity of cleaning the leaves, and then we use emasculation is an effort to ensure that the unwanted pollen reaches the stigma. The statement removed one by one until the ends. And the third steps, we use isolation. Isolation has been done in other not emasculated and pollinated by foraging pollen. And we use pollination then labeling. And for make the more effective, we use in vitro selection as alternative selection, and for optimization, tissue culture techniques have been widely used for breeding purpose, especially in selection of for stress tolerance. So this about my speak before. So we use three variety: Fatmawati variety, Banyuasin variety, and Exubuno variety. And our hopes, the result of this research will be produce paprozylin that has three best character, such as high production from Fatmawati genes, and has tolerant salinity land from Banyuasin gen, and has high nutritional benefit from Exubuno genes. And from Exubuno, as we know, Exubuno is one of the commercial paddy variety in Indonesia. That the advantage of this variety, it has a lot nutritional benefit substances. And Indonesia, Exubuno always called beras merah.
I'm sorry, 5 minutes left.
Okay. And the advantage of this idea is for evergreen revolution. As we know, evergreen revolution is one of is the newest system of agriculture in the worldwide that resulted by meeting all of scientists in the worldwide in Rome. And there are 3 points of this meeting. The first one is based on local genetic resources, and the second one is plant tolerant demand in the land, and the third one is orientation the improvement of human nutrition. So because paprozylin is based on local genetic resources and plant tolerant demand in the land and orientation the improvement of human nutrition, so paprozylin is needed by us today. And it's about the conclusion. The assembly idea of paprozylin variety can solve the problem of shortage of food such as malnutrition and hunger in Indonesian people. In addition, the assembly of paprozylin variety can increase the national paddy productivity in Indonesia, so that it can be easier to really solve sufficiency in the rice, and paprozylin will have the positive impact both improving food sustainability and economic stability in Indonesia. The recommendation of the authors for this idea is needed an integrated research to assembly paprozylin between researchers, government, and the society. I think that's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Muhammad Baidowi. Can I just call you by name? I guess you're younger than me. Thank you very much. That was exactly like 15 minutes. I guess he already like kind of like rehearsed it a lot. So